Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Sonic 3318, back again for another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my daily WrestleMania 37 review. Yep, it's time for my WrestleMania 37 review. But not only that, it's also time for my WrestleMania Backlash prediction video for 2021. Yep. It's going to be another one of those 2-in-1 type videos. Again, after I said again that I promised you guys that WrestleMania 37 was going to be the very first video for me to get back on track. But since WWE wants to be stupid and have the title WrestleMania be slapped onto a Backlash, I thought to myself, you know what? I got no time for this review. Backlash is coming up. Might as well freaking go ahead and freaking do a shit. Just for one last ditched effort. So this time around, this will be it. No more screwing around. This is going to be it. No more screwing around. This is my last chance. This is my last get out of jail free card for doing these 2-in-1 videos. From now on, I will promise you I will do my reviews and my prediction videos separately. So there is that. So with that out of the way, I shall address myself now. You might ask yourself, Son 318. Obviously enough, you are not in you're not a usual current location. You're in a different location, and just kind of different quality of video and audio and whatever have you. What's going on? Well, guys, I am recording this video out of town because I am in Rockford, Illinois, and I am in a hotel room. So, go figure, guys. So, seriously, you see me go all over the place, guys. You see me going from school, on campus at SIU Carbondale, and now you're here with me, and you're not here with me in a goddamn hotel room here in Rockford. Yay! So yeah, now you see this freaking beautiful mural, thing on the wall. And you get to see me personally right in my bed as I freshly have woke up. As best as I can freaking, as best I can freaking be, present myself on camera, when I first woke up. Because obviously, I just woke up. Because, hello. Yay. All that jazz. But all that jokes aside, we're here for the actual, WrestleMania shit. So we're going to be here to address that. And obviously enough, guys, I am going to specify this. Usually with these videos, I usually address the fact of obviously with the prediction video being the highlight of the video. But as you see the title in the video and the title card down below, this is the freaking WrestleMania 37 review. That is the main highlight of the video, as the predictions is going to be the back half of the review, or back half of the video. So, yeah. Yeah. Because obviously, guys, WrestleMania, it's WrestleMania. You gotta get that, you gotta have that be, important. See, you guys gotta be of importance. So, yeah, it's gonna have to be the highlight. It's gonna have to be the highlight of the video. So, no brainer. So, yeah, so with all this, shenanigans and, bullshit out of the way, at the time of recording this video from Backlash, we're here in 1 day, 7 hours, 10 minutes, and 12 seconds away from the pay-per-view event itself from Backlash 2021, or WrestleMania Backlash, I should say. But before we get on to that stuff, as I said before, we're here for the main attraction of the video, which is the WrestleMania 37 review. So with that said, we're gonna get this thing started. So let's go. So the very first match on the card was Drew McIntyre taking on Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. My first match was for McIntyre to win, and he lost this match by a breaking score 0-1. And my thoughts was, well, after a nice cinematic opening and welcome to the show by the WWE and the approximate 30-minute rain delay to kick off the show in ironic fashion, The match definitely was one to start off with. Yeah, it was a bit slow to start with, but did pick up as it went along and totally did surprise me with Lashley getting the win. Granted, I as well feel as if his time with the belt isn't quite done yet, and there's plenty more that can be done with him with other competitors now that he's on his own without the Hurt Business. But it's their split up as well that led me to think that it was time to see where Lashley would go on his own with them and the title. But he won the match, and it's time to see just where WWE takes him from here. So there is that. Now we're going to move on to the next match, which was the WWE Women's Tag Team Turmoil match to face Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler on Night 2 of WrestleMania 37. Which my prediction was for Naomi and Lana, and my prediction was incorrect as Tamina and Natalya won this match, and that's my prediction score 0-2. And my thoughts on this match was, match itself wasn't anything too special or bad, really, but the fans only seemed into it near the end of it with Natty about to submit Riot, only to give Tamina the win. Was surprised to see Lana and Naomi be eliminated that quickly in this match, because they seem to be the logical storyline team to actually win the match. But I suppose Natty and Tamina have been on a hot take as of late as well. So maybe WWE is going to try and make them a thing heading into their match with Jackson Baszler tonight too. Will they win it though? Stay tuned to find out. Which, obviously, as you're going to see, they did not. But, spoiler alert, just last night on Smackdown, for some apparent reason, they won the titles off of Jackson Baszler. Well then. So, there you go. Anywho's, continuing on from that. Next up, we have Seth Rollins and Cesaro. Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. My mistake. Yeah, they're totally a tag team, guys. They're totally a tag team. And his Rollins and Cesaro. My prediction for this match was for Cesaro to win, and he won this match. So I made my prediction score 1-2. And my thoughts on this match was a win much deserved from my man Swiss in a match that didn't disappoint. Both men pulled off some moves that truly blew me away, and overall just simply gave us all a fun match to watch. Here's to really hoping this moment isn't just a one moment pop for Swiss, and he gets plenty more to come heading out of Mania. So there you go. So good job for Swiss, aka freaking Cesaro, and let's hope that he keeps his push going forward, because the man deserves it, obviously. So there you go. Next up, we have the New Day versus AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team Championships. My prediction for this match was for Styles and Omos to win, and they won this match to become the new Raw Tag Team Champions. And my prediction score is tied at 2-2. And my thoughts on this match seemed to go exactly how anyone would have thought it would, but that didn't mean it was a fun one to watch. Both teams played off each other well, and overall just seemed to have fun during their match while giving us one to enjoy as a whole. So there you go. Next up, we have Braun Strowman taking on Shane McMahon in a steel cage match. My prediction for this match was for Strowman to win, and he won this match. That makes my prediction score 3-2. Well, kind of weird way of showing my numbers, but yeah, 3-2. And my thoughts on this match wasn't anything too special or spectacular or anything, but for how it could have been, it was way better than expected. Definitely the takeaways of this match would be Strowman's scorpion moment of him saying, "Get over here," or the "get over here" moment of the match where Shane was through the cell, and obviously Braun just broke through it and just took Shane and went right on the outside, just brought him back in. So that's what I mean by that, get over here moment from Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. So there you go. And throw him off the top of the cell, of course, when both men were up there. Had a fun time, to say the least, with this match. So there you go. Next up, we had The Miz and John Morrison taking on Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. My prediction for this match was for Priest and Bunny to win, and they won this match. That makes my prediction score 4-2. 4-2. And my thoughts on this match was, needless to say, this match definitely went over our heads of of expectations. Bad Bunny most definitely came in and stole the match, which was very out of left field, because man, what a performance he brought to this match. Word had spread of him getting some training before this match, and needless to say, that training must have pulled off. Here's the hoping though Priest does in fact get a push off this mat window, cause I kind of would have wanted more of him in this match. But the surprise of how much Buddy pulled off in this match most certainly made up for his lack of involvement for the most part in the match. So there you go. Which, obviously enough, Dean Priest has been on a kind of a good run as of late on hanging on this match, so there's that too. So good job, guys. But yeah, Dean Priest, cool. Yeah. So, anyways, moving on. Next up, we have Sasha Banks taking on Bianca Belair for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. My first match was for Bianca Belair to win, and she won this match, become the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And my prediction score out of this match was 5-2 after winning this match. And my thoughts on this match was, at first, was a bit skeptical, my bad. Getting up, guys. And obviously, if someone knows my voice too, that's kind of doing that too. And also, I'm getting over. Literally the week prior to this thing, I was hit with a major head cold. So bear that in mind. So I'm still kind of lingering off with some symptoms with that, while also being waking up. So if I sound slightly awkward, that's why. So my apologies. So anyways, with that's kind of freaking bullshit out of the way. Let me restart that. At first, was a bit skeptical of this match closing the show over the lives of McIntyre and Lashley, but I must say that it was definitely worth it. Both women brought in this match, and it was most definitely an enjoyable way to end the night off with. So, yeah. So that is night one's thing, and we shall return in a second with night two's thing overall. So right now, my total score of night one's card is a 5-2 thing. So, yeah. I don't know, guys, if there might be someone trying to come and clean the room, so I'm going to go real quick and put a freaking don't disturb thing on the door. So, with that said, I'll be right back. So, shh, I'll be right back. 5-2 so far, so shh, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Alright, guys, now that we're back from that little intermission report, kind of with, trying to, go put a didn't disturb, little thing on my hotel room door for room service to actually, clean up the room so they won't disturb the recording. We are back here, so yeah. And if you notice, I'm going to try to keep my voice down, because obviously I think they're still roaming the halls, because they're gonna freaking come get me, guys. They're gonna come get me. Not playing. But so yeah, they want to freaking disturb them, and obviously notice what's, making them wonder, what the heck's going on, so I'm going to keep my voice down just a slight bit while this point reviews, till I can actually notice that I think I probably can bring my voice up a bit more. So if that bothers you guys, I do apologize. So kind of think of this as like an ASMR type thing. I'm ASMR, you guys. It's ASMR. We're starting 3318. Talk about WrestleMania 37. Going into night 2 of WrestleMania 37. So ASMR time. Ooh. Anywho's. Speaking of which, like I said before, as we left off, my total of WrestleMania 37. Oh my god, we're going back 6 years, guys. Holy shit. 50. Wow, now we're going jumping into the future now. 37. My score was 5 wins and 2 loses. And my overall thoughts on night 1 was, and I quote, Daddy on. Most of what I said throughout the night's matches was how fun they were to see. And I think that too is what this whole first night of action could be summed up as. Granted, the first 30 minutes was a bit of a rush around due to the randomly paced rain delay, but WWE tried to be as professional and make the best out of what they could have at the time. So I wouldn't flack them too much on it all. Now to see what all sorts of fun night 2 brings. So there's that for night 1. So now we're going to jump into night 2. So with that said, night 2 kicks off with none other than Randy Orton taking on The Fiend. My first match is for The Fiend to win, and he lost this match. So that's my prediction score, 5-3 so far. And my thoughts on this match was, needless to say, wasn't the squash match everyone thought it was going to be, as Orton did get some offense in this match, let alone win the whole damn thing thanks to the assist of Alexa Bliss. Definitely wasn't expecting that, and is going to be something to keep an eye on for future storylines to come with a new character of Bliss to come, perhaps. Overall, not the greatest or best or most entertaining match to the least, but still a decent way to open up the show of Night 2 of WrestleMania 37. So there you go. Next up, we have Natalya and Tamina taking on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. My pre-service match was originally going to be Lana and Naomi, but heading into this match, I'm more likely sided with Jax and Baszler, but for the sake of predictions stated in my video, I'll stick with Natty and Tamina to get the win. So Natalya and Tamina were my predictions heading into this match. And I lost this match, so that's my prediction score 5-4. And my thoughts on this match was Tamina, needless to say, was pretty much overdue during this match, but that could just be the fans being hyped over anything really just being in the moment, which I don't blame them too much in all honesty, because obviously we're in a pandemic still, and obviously being actually in WWE, atmosphere, they'd be hyped over anything. So, yeah. The match, though, wasn't anything too bad or great, just seemed to serve its purpose for what it was worth, and was just a decent and entertaining match. One to see due to fan interaction. Would say, though, within it all, and how Natty and Tamina seemed to get into gel together, I would have thought they might have gotten the win here. But that end came and kind of took it away from them. So it is what it is, I guess. WWE isn't done just yet with Jax and Baszler. So there's that. So moving on from that, we have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in their match. My prediction for this match, sorry about that, because I was trying to look over to see what the heck was going on over there. So, because they're coming to come and get me, guys. They're coming to get me, guys. Remember that. The room service are coming to get me. This hotel is haunted, and the room services are full of evil people. No, I'm playing. But still. Anyways, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, their matchup is obviously next on my card. And my prediction was for Owens to win, and he won this match. And then that's my prediction score 6-4. I can't do my figures anymore, so 6 wins to 4 loses. And my thoughts was, as anyone would have expected, these two didn't disappoint. Each had their moment of showing offense and defense throughout the match in the most epic and brutalist way of ways. Definitely another classic to add to the list of Zayn and Owens matches. So there you go. Another great match between Owens and Zayn, to say the least. So, moving on, we have Shamans versus Matt Riddle for the United States Championship. Our first match was for Sheamus to win, but wouldn't be too surprised if Riddle retained his championship. And he did not, as Sheamus became the new United States Champion in this match, with my score becoming 7-4. And my thoughts in this match was, while the match itself, to me, lost my attention a few points during it all, I would be lying if I'd say the moments I did watch were action-packed and put on well. I seriously thought that knee to the face of Riddle was a broke kick to actually end the match when Cole overreacted to it. But once we did see that ending broke kick, it all came around ironically enough. Nothing too crazy, but decent match overall. So moving on from this, we have Apollo Crews taking on Big E in an Intercontinental Championship Nigerian drum fight match. Whatever, all that tongue twistery word for just a basic Extreme Rules match. Whatever. Anyways, my prediction for this match was for Crews to win, but still wouldn't mind if E retained the championship, and which he did not, as Apollo Crews did become the new Intercontinental Champion in this match, and my prediction coming out of this match was 8-4. And my thoughts was, just as I said with Sami and Kevin's match, these two also didn't disappoint. They took a stipulation that sounded quite like a silly one and made it into an action-filled one full of weapon usage, and definitely was one worth the watching. Truly was thinking E actually had the win there at the end till that random goon of Crews came in with an assist. Guessing he's gonna stick around and be Crews' backup man perhaps, which he is, obviously, and that's spoiler alert. But in either case, a great match to say the least, so there you go. Moving on next, we have Asuka taking on Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. My prediction for this match is Asuka to win, but we could see Rhea Ripley win it as well, as she did, as Rhea Ripley became the new Raw Women's Champion. So with that said, my prediction score was 8-5. My thoughts on this match was not the greatest match by any means, but nothing too bad either. Each woman had their time to shine in this match, and I truly wasn't expecting Rhea Ripley to win it off the move she ended Asuka with, in all honesty. Wish I had more spunk to feel in this match, but still was a decent match to say the least, so yay. Moving on next, we have Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan for the Universal Championship in a triple threat match. My prediction for this match was for Roman Reigns to win, though I was pleading for Bryan to get the win over the other two in all honesty. And with this said, my prediction came true, as Roman Reigns did in fact beat and pinned both Bryan and Edge in an orderly fashion at WrestleMania 37 to close out Night 2, with myself getting a 9-5. Ironically, 9-5 freaking score. And my thoughts of this match seemed to be all over the place in a good way. Moments inside the ring and out. Use of chairs, everyone getting their moves in, and honestly, though, and we were gonna get a surprise sort of ending with that double submission by Bryan Edge and on Reigns. Overall, a great match to say the least, to end off things with, and could have gone anyone really. But of course, the head of the table isn't done being champion just heading out of this showcase. Pretty much the head of the table. Roman Reigns is not done being champion heading out of WrestleMania 37. Overall. So there you go. Roman Reigns won the match. So obviously enough. And as I said before, my total score of the show was a 9-5, 9 wins and 9-9. No, 9-5. 9 wins, 5 loses. And my total overall thoughts on Night 2 is, I quote, compared to Night 1, this night to me felt kind of underwhelming to say the least. But that doesn't mean it was a bad night as a whole. Most of the matches had my attention throughout the night, while one or two kind of lost me for a bit of time. Also worth noting how this night compared to the first one was the Night of Champions. Seeing as we've seen lots of new champions being crowned here over Night 1's show. Overall, though, Mania 37 seemed to deliver on the horde of lackluster. Overall, though, Mania 37 seemed to deliver on the horde to lackluster build we had going into it all, and truly gave us all a show that, while not completely Mania-worthy in spirit, most definitely was an entertaining time to watch overall. So that has concluded my WrestleMania 37 review. Now, as we're here, literally at the time of recording this video, literally freaking 25 goddamn minutes in, we are going to go on to my Backlash 2021 predictions, or my WrestleMania Backlash 2021 predictions. Good job, WWE. Freaking good job. Just adding the freaking WrestleMania logo to them, freaking calling it a new pay-per-view event. Ooh, go figure. Anywho, so with this said, my predictions at the time of recording this video start in 1 day, 6 hours, 48 minutes, and 50 seconds away from the pay-per-view event itself from Backlash 2021. So with this said, we're going to go and get started, because obviously we are here late into the video as it is, and we're going to get the hell out of here. So with this said, let's begin with none other than Damian Priest and The Miz in a lumberjack match. My prediction for this match is simply going to be for Damian Priest to win. So, Damian Priest for the win. Next up, we have the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, taking on Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. My prediction for this match is going to be for the Mysterios to make history and become the first ever family, tag team champions. So the Mysterios are going to win the championship. So go Ray and go Dominic. So go Mysterios. Next up, we have, I'm going to jump over this match. We have the Raw Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley taking on Asuka, taking on Charlotte for the triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. My prediction for this match is going to be kind of messy here, because I don't see Asuka winning it, because obviously I see either Rhea Ripley retaining or Charlotte winning it, which I would not want that to happen, but I can see it happening. But my prediction is going to stay simple, because obviously I'm kind of sorry enough, guys. I'm kind of freaking spinning through my predictions because obviously, like I said, you've been here for well enough time. I really know, but like I said, WrestleMania review. What's the highlight of the video? The main attraction of the video. This is just the dessert to the main course. So yeah, I didn't want to keep you guys too long. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of that's why I'm kind of speeding through my predictions to get you guys out of here because obviously. Predictions are just predictions. You'll see my actual thoughts in May, and talk and shit when we get to my review of Backlash. So yeah. But anyways, back to the point at hand. While I'm still with C, Charlotte winning the match, I feel as if Rhea Ripley's time is not up with the championship. So my prediction is going to be for Rhea Ripley to retain her championship here. But the reason why is because apparently Becky Lynch's return is literally intimate, and her return can happen at almost any time, including actually at Backlash, mind you. She could come back at Backlash because that's rumored. I believe when I see it, seriously. But anywho's, her return is very much talked about, and she literally just recently signed a multi-million-dollar deal with WWE for a multi-year deal. So she should be back here pretty shortly, to say the least, if from sound of things. So Rhea Ripley taking on Becky Lynch is going to be a pretty good feud, or should be hopefully a good feud to pick herself back up with. So yeah, so Rhea Ripley, so Becky's gonna need a freaking heel championship to go and heel champion to clash with when she comes back. So Rhea Ripley should be that champion heading into that feud with Lynch. So Rhea Ripley to win this match. Next up, we have the Smackdown Women's Championship match between Bianca Belair and Bayley. My first match is going to be Bianca Belair to win, because obviously she just won the championship in WrestleMania, and she's got more to prove. And potentially we're going to see more between her and Banks heading out of this match. Or potentially they're saying maybe this whole ending can be something where we can potentially make a triple threat feud out of this, where we can get Belair, Banks, and Bayley in a feud. So maybe we can get that. I wouldn't mind that. So we'll see what happens. So yeah. Anywho's, Bianca Belair to win this match. Next up, we have the WWE Championship match between freaking Bobby Lashley taking on Drew McIntyre, taking on Braun Strowman in a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. My first match is going to be, either freaking Drew McIntyre or Bobby Lashley is going to retain this match because obviously Braun Strowman's in this match to take that out. Unfortunately enough, it's pretty much 99% of the WWE Universe has already said this already in their predictions and their thoughts heading to the show. Braun's just here to be the freaking pinning gang pig, so yeah, and it could be said that, Bobby Lashley can pin Braun Strowman to make Drew McIntyre lose the match and make Drew McIntyre still look strong, and vice versa with Drew McIntyre winning the match and making Bobby Lashley doesn't make Bobby Lashley look weak. So, who do I think is going to win this match? That's a good question. I can see both of them for both respective reasons, and WWE could potentially want a face champion on Raw and give it to Drew McIntyre, but I think it's just not time. I don't think it's time because I think it should be done in a proper manner in front of fans, like it should have been done at WrestleMania in front of fans. And I feel as if Drew McIntyre should actually become champion at the likes of SummerSlam when there's going to be fans again. So I'm going with that logic in mind. I'm going to say that Bobby Lashley is going to retain the championship here and pin Braun Strowman to win the match. So yeah. Or, who knows, maybe he'll submit Braun Strowman. Who the fuck knows? So, Braun Strowman is going to take the L and lose his match to freaking Bobby Lashley, and, he's going to retain. So, Bobby Lashley is my prediction as we head to the final match on the card, as I'm going to scroll back down. And it's going to be the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, taking on Cesaro. My predictions for this match is going to be simply for Roman Reigns to win this match, because obviously he's the head of the table, and obviously Cesaro just... As much as I freaking would love to see him become champion, it's just not his time. And, Roman Reigns is just on a hot streak. He's on a hot streak. It's going to be a very, 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 very skyrocketed guy who's going to be the one to take out Reigns. And that's not going to happen anytime soon. Not anytime close, and we're not even close to the end of Roman Reigns' time as being champion in hot streak. We got at least another half a year, if not a whole year, with Roman Reigns being like this. So we're not even close to being done with Roman Reigns being like this. Not even close. So Roman Reigns to win this match overall, and with the said and done, ladies and gentlemen, this has concluded my WWE Backlash 2021 WrestleMania predictions and my WrestleMania 37 review. I thank you all for watching this kind of lengthy video, and I'll see you guys next time for my Backlash 2021 review here on the channel, coming up pretty soon, hopefully enough. And I promise you guys once again, this is going to be it. This is it. No more double videos. Just their own respective things. Reviews, predictions. That's it. No more of this. This is, like I said, this is my final get out of jail free card, and I'm using it for this review, for this purpose, for this thing. Because obviously, WWE, like I said, just pull the WrestleMania logo out of their ass and slide it on top of Backlash and call it a new thing. So if they're doing to be stupid, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this opportunity to pull out of my ass and actually be able to freaking do this one last time. So yeah. So with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching this. Review and prediction video. And with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys next time for my Backlash 2021 review. I was about to say predictions for my review. And with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be done here in this hotel room, and we'll be back with our normally scheduled program back in full HD and quality, audio and all that jazz next time I come for my Backlash 2021 review. So with the said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sunday 318, and I'm signing out. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.